How are you doing? So today, and right now, and right here, we're going to bring you the review on h-coils, baby. What they are horizontal coil cartomizers produced by Kanger. What the difference is your Bosch cartomizers and your smoke tech dual coils are all vertical coils. So here's the cartomizer, right? Your coil is in the dead center. When you fill that thing with juice, the juice at the bottom, how much of that do you actually think hits that center coil? You know, you're getting the from the wicking in the center, and maybe a little bit when you tip it up and down. They're not bad. People love the bows. Power to you. But with a horizontal coil, H coils, it's at the bottom, like an atomizer. So when you fill it full of juice, it's constantly getting wet from the moment you drop your first drop in until it runs out. So you'll get a box, you get a pack of 5. It look like this. There's accessories on it. Seen some other videos, and I guess there's a little bit of a problem. I think people are getting knockoff. So my suggestion would be to Kanger to start stamping the metal with a K, so people know, oh wow, some vendor just sold me some knockoff. This is what they look like. These are, from the vendor I get them from, are authentic Kanger cartomizers. They come in 2 connections. 808 comes in black, 510 comes in black, white, and stainless steel. Now the black and white is not a sticker, it is pink. Next thing up, if you use a tank, did you eat pink chips as a kid? And when you were a kid, you gotta ask yourself, would you really want to put a black painted cartomizer inside a map tank or a J tank or whatever? They make stainless steel. Use stainless steel for that purpose. Good job. So, you'll get them in this bubble wrap. They got the condoms on them. You pop them out. I have a whole crap load of these because they are my new cartomizer right now. They only hold 1 mil. Now, it's not a big deal because I usually take 3 different flavors with me when I go. So, what it looks like, you can pop the top condom off, and you got your little white suck hole. You just pull that out with your fingers, like so, and you got your filler. And there's no, like the bows, you'd see the vertical wire stuck over the top of it. It's at the bottom. And what you would do is you can fill this up. There has been videos where they just fill right down the center, no angle, whatever. I like to put a couple drops down the center so I know it hits the wick and the coil right on, and then I usually just turn an angle and fill. The filler is soft. It will suck up that juice like a sponge, unlike Boge cartomizer, as hard as a rock, and you pretty much have to sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Once this thing is filled, which can be done in 60 seconds, screw it onto your battery, pop on your drip tip, and vape. There's no rolling of the cartomizer. There is no 10-15 minute wait to let the filler soak because it's at the bottom. Because they are small, these are rated at 2.0 ohms. They put off some heat, which I love. And also, the flavor is unbelievable from first draw. So, that was the black one. I got the stainless from my stainless steel. And we're going to pretty much show you how they perform. Now, I used one for a week. The flavor was unbelievable for a week. After a week, I figured, hey, it needs a bath. How do you bathe these things? Well, you take a little pot of boiling water, you toss it in, you let it sit for 15 minutes, strain, rinse into cold water, and if you feel the need to, you can redo the process all over again for 2 boils at the same time. When it's done, air dry, you got filler. You can blow it out, and you can let it dry air. But if you have some type of heating vent or heating duct, stick the open end, not the 510 connection part, but the open end, inside of some type of heater, and let the heat dry that filler out. I do that for about 12 hours overnight, and if I need it real fast, I can do it in 3 hours. Once that's all dry, fill it up with your new flavor, fire away. 1 week, full flavor, worked great. Clean, ran it for, this is week 2, still good flavor. The vapor is slowly going to diminish from day 1, on the second week. It'll perform great for a week, but after you've washed it, and you've used it for 2 weeks, it's a lot of use on a coil. It's gonna, kick down a little bit. You can toss it if you have the money to do so. I could actually just take for $1 a piece at one of these things. I could run this for a week and have it be the best thing in the world and toss it. I wouldn't even have to boil it. Some people don't have that type of money to be able to do that. Well, if you can't, run the cartomizer until it dies. If after 3 or 4 weeks it's putting off vapor but you can't taste your juice anymore, well, hey, you saved $1 or two. But whatever you can manage to do, whatever you can function. I'm not going to fill one up because I have my juices that I've used through the month of October, and they're about finished. And I have 5 packs, different cartomizers, 3 of the horizontal coils, which are my main cartomizer, and I have some of the smoke tech that hold 2 mils, which I'm using as backups in case I run out of these or something crazy thing happens. So I'm not going to fill one up, but I just told you I'd do it. Rub everything off, drop it down the center or down the side, take 60 seconds to fill, no wait time, safe, you'll be happy. Try to get them from a vendor where you can get them if they're authentic, so if you get them, then you get this weird taste that I've heard about in another video, which, like I said, I don't know what happened, but these have been working great. We're going to do a pull. Now, this has actually been cleaned on this one 2 weeks running, so it's not going to provide as much vapor as it did the day I got it, but you're going to see how it works. Decent amount of vapor on week 2, and like I said, you'll see a little bit of difference the first week that you run them. They'll hit like a champ. The flavor will kill you, and they're just unbelievable. Took one of the 808 styles, put it on my friend's Volt. She runs Volt cartomizers. Had a little issues with them. They work great once you get the juice flowing. Filled it up in 60 seconds, took one rip, gave it to her. I said, here, try that out. She took one vape off that thing and choked. Could not believe the amount of vapor that poured out of that little teeny 808 Volt and how good the flavor was. And she won't be buying Volt cartomizers anymore. She's all about the Kanger h-coils now. So it's great to see someone else is on board. We'll do one more rip and call this 8 minutes done. Kanger h-coils. Get 'em. Till next time, happy vaping. Dylan out.